Hey guys, this is I'll Stream That, back with another episode of Farming Simulator 2017, and we're going to be taking a look around our farm. We haven't bought any new fields, we still have the same four, but we have some different equipment. This is one of our old tractors, and I have put on all three of the old tractors, I have put one of these things on, and it is called a front loader. And what this does is our little wheel loader that we used to do all the forklifting and everything with, these can now do, as we just drive right up, that says attach, and there we go. So now we have forks on the front of this. We can also put buckets on there. We can basically do everything that we can do with that little wheel loader thing, we can now do with these. And I wanted to do that because I didn't want to have a whole bunch of those little things all over the place. So when I am not harvesting, each one of these is parked at a different location. I have one by the sheep, one by the cows, and one by the pigs. But we are actually going to be harvesting, so we don't need these right now. So I'm going to go ahead and I am going to put this on the front of our wagon over here. And we are waiting on this one for corn. I have our old harvester here. It's waiting for corn. It's got the corn header on. I've got corn planted. We're just waiting for it to grow. And there we go. That should be there and there. Okay. And I'm just going to pull this right on around this way so it doesn't get anything done. I have stuff on all of my fields. Yes, I do. I have stuff on all of my fields. So I've got corn up here. Over there, we have a new... Okay, there's our chaff harvester. We're not using that this time around. This right here is our new harvester. It's a New Holland, the TCS 90. And we are waiting on barley to come onto this field. And we have our tractor and our trailer for that one sitting right over there, ready to go. And then we have beets over here, and I've got my topper on, and this is the one right across from the pigs. I went through and I did what they call deleting the field, and basically I just created a new field here, so it's a new field 7. It's the same dimensions, and I planted beets, and that's what this is, or not beets, I planted potatoes. And that is what this is going to be from now on, is potatoes. That way it's right across from the pigs. I don't have to go very far. And that is where all of my equipment for the potatoes is going to be parked. So I've got my topper that's attached right now. I've got the planter that's right there. Yep, you can see that over there. And then I have our harvester right there. And I should have... Let me make sure we have that there. I passed something that was... that you're going to want to see. I don't know if I have that anymore. I thought I did, but I don't know where it went. If I do have it, let me hop in my truck. If I still have it, it would be over here. And I think I emptied this out. Okay, that's our seeder for the corn. Or not the corn, but the barley. Okay, so, that might be a little bit of a problem. I cannot find my... Well, did I put it over here? I've got all my baling stuff and tedding stuff over here for grass. So everything that's over here is for grass. I've got my fuel tank over here as well. And let's actually come out here. I've got my corn stuff is going to be over there. Or not corn. Everything but corn will be for over here. Which means that I am going to be moving my baler and this stuff over there soon. So this is all my stuff for not corn. And then we have this right here. Now this is really cool. This is my grass field that I planted on 12. And this is a brand new tractor. This is a nice powerful tractor. As you can see, I have 2 mowers on the front. Let's go ahead and unfold those. We will unfold and lower. Unfold that one. And let's go ahead and turn that on. And that one on. So the mowers are all on right now. Let's unfold and lower the windrower. And what this will do, and I tested it to make sure that it would work, and we've got 2 swaths right there. So now all we have to do is do that. It I knew I was going to do that. Okay, there we go. Let's come all the way back here, which is where it needs to be, and we need to turn that on, and now we can go. Then you will see that it takes all of that and puts it all into one nice clean row. That way when we get ready to bale our grass, it's all in one nice long row, and it takes half the time because we're taking care of the mowing and the windrowing at the same time. So that's a pretty neat thing that you can do with the more powerful tractors. This will not work with the ones that you start off with in the game. And all you have to do is when you get to the end is lift that mower. And then come right on around. It's not cutting, which is great. You don't want it to cut yet. And then right up here. Okay, let's... Oh. Alright. Sometimes it's quicker just to go back and turn it this way. And get it lined up. There we go. We lower the mowers again. Go on cruise control, and we have another one right there. So it's a quick, easy way to cut the grass and get it ready for baling. So instead of cutting one swath or cutting 2 swaths with a hole in the middle, you can now cut all 3 and then combine all that grass into one long row. And now we have 4 lines of grass that are all ready to bale, and you can turn those into silage by using the bale wrapper that I showed you last time. And I will be back when we have some crops to pick. We have already done 2, almost 3 full passes with our new harvester in the barley, and we have, it looks like it's going to be right around 44% full with 3 passes, so we should be able to get 6, almost 7 full passes before it is full. And it looks like it is going to hold, what, about 7,000, I think? 7,000 liters? But we will see you when the harvester is full, so we can see exactly how far we can harvest on this field with a empty to full harvester. Alright, we are at about 95% full. We're going to run this all the way up to 100, which should be before the end of this line. And we are at 99, and there is 100 right there. So let's go ahead and put the pipe out. We will pick up his barley. There we go. It looks like 30%. So that is almost 7 passes for about a third of the trailer. Okay, so now we have the corn. And this one, of course, has no straw swath. And this one takes a while. We are going to be getting a bigger header for this, for the corn. And we will see you when this gets at 100%. Alright, so our corn harvester is completely full. He's got his pipe out. So let's see what a full one will do here. And he got over halfway done. So he doesn't have that much further to go. And this is definitely going to be most of it. 79%. Okay. So a full harvester is 79% of this small tipper. So we're going to go ahead and tip this. Then we will see when we are ready for the potatoes. Okay, so the tops are ready to be cut. And we're already in position, so we can turn on and lower the topper. And of course that just cuts the top off. It cuts all the leaves, because the potatoes are root plants, as are beets. So it's pretty much the same process there. We will be doing an episode on beets later on. And I will see you when we are ready to do the actual harvest of the potatoes. And then we will show you where we are putting those now. And we will be back. Alright, and again, here is the harvester. So let's go ahead and pick up some potatoes here. And we're going to go ahead and just hire a worker. We will let them do all the work, and we are going to go and pick up one of the now free tractors. Okay, so with this neat little thing, you can actually, there we go. You can actually just drive that right underneath, and just like the tipper, it will put everything on there. and we are 31% full. Let's go ahead and I will show you where we are putting these. This is our potato field, and the pigs, which eat the potatoes, are right over here. So what we do is with each load we come right over here, and I did something over here. Let me clean this up real quick and make sure that that nothing strange is gonna happen. Okay, so right over here by the pig farm, what we are going to be doing for the potatoes is we're going to go ahead and do that. Enable the pallet creation. It will create the pallets and fill them up. There we go, so that's a full pallet. So we move forward. And it's not creating another. Let me see what we can do here. Okay, let me go ahead and move this one and see if it will create another one for me. And what we do is we stack them right over here. And then once we, there we go, that made one. Then once we have partials, because it will do partials, and you're bound to have partials. So we stack those there. Let's move that up. Okay, let's move that in. There we go. Perfect. Okay, and it made another one for us. So let's go ahead and pick that one up. And what we're going to do with the partials is the partials will go in this other corner. And they will go there simply for the fact that we will then know that it is a partial. And I do not like this steering. We want the front wheel only. There we go, and there are different steerings for these little vehicles here. And actually right now, let's jump in here. That is not enough for a full pallet, so a full pallet is 2,000. But if you do have a partial, what you can do is you can actually dump the partial in there before you start to harvest, and then you will have no partial pallets at the end of the harvest except for what the harvest gives you. If it gives you an uneven number of pallets, then you will have a or if it gives you a partial, then it gives you a partial and you will only have the one. And I think what we are going to do is we are only going to stack these too high. And there we go. And let's put this one right here. Let's push it forward just a touch. Oh, we weren't quite out of it yet. There we go. And that's what we're doing with our pallets. So that way they're right there for when we need to feed the pigs, and we have straw bales over there, and the straw will go right inside there, and that will be their bedding so we can get solid manure. And that is going to end our episode for today. Thank you for watching. My name is I'll Stream That. Hit that like and subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications.